First off, thanks so much for taking the time out to speak with me today. And I just wanted to know first and foremost what drew you to these roles because this is some pretty deep stuff.
It is.
Yeah. I think it started with the casting. Like when they sent me the casting, like I didn't know what this film was about. Like they just sent me a little script of what I needed to do at the moment, but they didn't tell me anything. Uh, it was until I met Carla for the connection callback that
Right.
they told me more about the story and Sam and the film. And I don't know. I think we love um, this film a lot because we talk about like so it's a generational thing combined with horror, and that I think that's really fun. So yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
No.
I'm sorry. I think what drew me was the topics, like as she said, like very modern generational fears. When you get the casting, you can get a sense that it's gonna be horror. So how are we gonna embrace those things that we're all thinking all the time, every time we scroll or every time we get into Instagram or TikTok in a monster, in a creature, or in a haunted space. So I was very drawn by that.
Now, when did you guys get the whole script when you before you auditioned, or did you just get parts of it so you didn't know the whole thing that was going on, or
No, they gave me the script like a day after I booked it. I didn't know anything about it. I when I have my callback with Carla, they just sent me like I don't know if you saw the film, but we
Mhm.
have a fight where we're
Yes.
fighting and I go out. That was the only scene I knew I had with Carla.
Oh wow.
Reading the script.
What's pretty funny about the castings because you never really know what you're getting in until
Mhm.
you get in. But when you get in, you can always say no, right? But like the first steps, it's always like you have to figure it out with the little bit they're giving you, which is one scene, two scenes. What is this going on? The
Yeah, like
whole thing.
why is this happening right now?
Right. Now, are you horror fans or is this was this like your first kind of foray into the genre?
Mine,
Uh,
it was the first time.
Okay.
I never thought about doing horror, not because I don't want it, because it was like it never crossed my mind.
Right, right.
And being my first horror film in the hand of Blumhouse, like it's really crazy. And I love Blumhouse. I love like all their projects. Um, but yeah, it's the first time I approached this much horror films, and I loved it.
yeah, I was not a huge fan, but not because I didn't like it, but because I got very scared. So every time
Yeah, I
I
saw
saw
you grab it. You're like, no, I'm scared. No.
I was so scared. But after I did this movie, I feel like I just love to watch them. I mean, I can watch them right now by myself
Uh-huh.
and it'll be fine. I could go and just
Like
watch it,
it
especially
changed
this year.
our
There's been
perspective.
so amazing movies. What?
It changed our perspective of
Yeah, I
horror.
think when you understand the trick, like the magic trick, it feels
Right.
more like an adventure to watch than you're like scared that someone's gonna hunt you, which could be.
Yeah. Now, do you think you'd ever do another horror film, or is this kind of like was this especially for you, Carla? Because I mean the bag and that pulling of the hair, and I that would kind of I'm a little claustrophobic, not gonna lie. So if somebody put a bag over my face, I'd probably have a problem.
I will totally love to do another horror film. I really love the experience. It's really for actors, it's amazing because you can really work on with the whole spectrum of the emotions, right? Because you're happy, but then you're panic attacks, and then you're sad, and then you're
Right.
screaming. So I feel it for actors, it's a great genre to really like just yeah, work and do your thing. So I would
Right.
love to have fun, and it's pretty fun to see
Yeah.
blood, big blood.
Oh yes, lots of blood is always fun. It's like
Yeah.
I can watch somebody get ripped apart in Terrifier, but if I saw somebody bleeding for real, I'm like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah,
fun part. Like this is like this doesn't smell like blood. This is fake.
yeah,
This is fun. If it's real, of
exactly.
course, not
And,
fun.
and what about you? You think you'd ever do another horror movie?
Yeah, sure. I had a lot of fun. I love getting scary. I I love like jump scares. I love haunted houses. I'm like I hate it, but I love it. It's like a hate
No, I
love
hear
kind
you. I hear
and
you.
But how do you say? I'm morbosa. I'm like really
Mm,
more
what
uh,
was
morbosa. Like I really loved being like uncomfortable in that things. Like we went to Six Flags here. We had a haunted house,
Yeah.
no, a haunted house, and we had the opportunity to go into the other haunted houses. And specifically in one, I got really scared, and I was like, I want to go there again. Like I hate it, but I love this.
Well,
So
yeah, I kind of look at horror like a controlled panic attack that you can turn
yeah,
off and back on and stuff like that. Now, the film kind of has a weird, like what I took away from it is that it's the monster in the film, which we're not going to talk about because it's kind of a big thing. It's a big spoiler.
yeah,
But I also feel like that they're playing off that things like YouTube and Instagram and things, social media in general is kind of its own monster. Do you guys kind of agree with that? Did you get that kind of vibe too?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel in this movie they're using everything that they can use of social media that can create our darkest fears. Every time we get into YouTube or any of those platforms, we can face all these emotions too, like anxiety or panic attacks.
yeah.
So they really did a good job with that.
Like everything we want to be in, like we can't, or
Yeah, the comparison. Yeah.
the all that stuff. It's also really scary. So
Yeah, like how everything that was going wrong, you went right to Google.
yeah,
Yeah.
But we all do that, and
Yeah, that's the scariest part. Yeah.
Google always says you're gonna die. That's
Yeah.
the funny part, that we
Oh
know
no,
what it's
Google
gonna
just said we're
say.
screwed. Oh,
Exactly. You're
great.
like, let me
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Now, I was curious about this because you're both young ladies and I'm elderly, and that's okay. But do you kind of feel the same kind of pressures that your characters did when it comes to trying to stand out in order to be successful?
yeah. I think we. Well, I can talk about myself, but yeah, also in like being an actress, and we live in an influencers world right now, right? Like, and it's really easy to get lost. It's like really easy to lose yourself, and I don't know. It's like just putting like your feet on the ground and being grounded and like open your eyes. Like I know like when I'm scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and I begin like to panicking because it's like I want to be this or I want to achieve this, and we like measure our times with the others, and I think that's really dangerous.
All
So
right.
like just to keep focused and with the feet on the ground, and everyone has their own spotlight and everyone can shine as bright as they want. So
All right.
like take
Right.
time.
And it's a new challenge for a generation because we before people have to read the room and now we have to read the world. How do you do that? How do you really read
Yeah.
people? How do you understand what the context of everything? And I feel us as actresses, we are put in a position where we do have to have followers, we do have to have numbers in order to get some jobs. Um, but it's just weird because even though it could be very fun, sometimes it feels like you have to become someone that you're not in rather
Yeah.
to job that you want. So it's kind of
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
make
Right.
Sometimes
yeah.
I feel like I don't have like enough creativity like a lot of influencers, and I think like I'm stuck, but it's not also what I want to do with my life. So it's really confused to be
No, I
actually
totally get that. I
in
totally
this
get that. Yeah.
moment of
But
life.
yes. Well, the movie was fantastic, and I want to thank you both for taking the time out to talk with me. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And
Yep.
please watch it on Hulu. It's already there for
Yes. Go
everyone.
watch it right
So
now.
Yeah, streaming on Hulu.